You know what I would never do to you? I will never sit here and lie to you about anything on this channel because everything that I say is either real or it's happening or it's from my dome, and that's it. Well, I do research some stuff too. I do actual research when I have to. But let me explain to you this whole iPod thing. It's gone downhill. You don't understand how bad it's gone down so bad. I gotta remember the camera thing was over here. It's gone down so bad that I at this point I just don't completely understand. I am upset. I am angry. Again, if I didn't say this before, I'm going to say it one more time. Do not do what I do. I have an absolute purpose, and the main reason for me doing this here was I realized that I can just throw extra money to the side, and at some point, whatever I'm trying to do is going to work. I got a lot of freaking options over here, and just don't do don't do what I'm trying to do. Don't do it, because I have an absolute purpose of having a Christmas gift for my wife at the end. But this whole journey has been just mad horrible. I have a lot of parts downstairs. I got like 4 or 5 iPod Classics, different generations, between third all the way up to freaking, is it second or third? I can't remember. I got the VCR buttons, 2 of those, all the way up to the 5th generation. And I still got parts coming in. At the end, it's supposed to be a black face 5 gen with a gold back. In theory, that is beautiful. It's so beautiful in theory. But I got one black face. It ain't working. Something's wrong with that one. Like, something's really wrong with this one here. I got another one that came to me totally fine, but I broke it because I'm stupid. Anyway, it's gone really, really bad. I have 3 guts. I've got 2 of them that are iFlash. Another one that's the cheap one that you can that looks green. It's weird. That one is not working yet, but I still have to do some modifications. The quad iFlash is not working. I had so much hope for this one here because it's supposedly the best. I actually broke it. Take a look at this here. The little flip part that you're supposed to flip, I flopped it instead of flipping it. So it's broke. And it's on such a micro scale. It's on such a micro scale that I don't know anybody who could actually fix that. I would have to go to Global Foundries over in Malta, New York, to have somebody in a bunny suit go over there and put the little stick thing back together. I'm in a bad situation. I've already broke the battery adapter and had to get another one for $5 as opposed to getting 5 of them for $11 plus tax and shipping. It's all gone downhill. The first couple of weeks, everything was fine. I was like, you know what? It just takes time. The one device that should not work, the one that absolutely should not work, is the M.2. The M.2 freaking works. At least it worked for a moment. Look at that. Look at this. For a brief moment in history, it worked. Now, remember I said I got 2 black faces? I said one black face is broken. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's broken. I put the SSD freaking M.2 in there. It recognized it as Carlton's offline. That was his original name. So it works as a storage unit, but it is not working as an iPod when I connected it. I believe one of the cables that I purchased has a virus. I cannot believe one of the free cables. I didn't purchase it, sir. I can't even prove that I purchased it or not. One of the devices or whatever I bought came with a free cable, and I believe that cable has a virus, and it may have infected the only stupid PC that I use, which is not really my PC. It's my wife's extra ThinkPad, and I just do a hard drive, a hard drive swap so I can gain access to it and use it. But I may have actually infected this machine, and she don't even like that machine anyway. She wants to get a whole new ThinkPad. So there is some serious frustration on this here. We're only 5 minutes into this. I'm going to shut up in a minute. But like I said, do not do what I'm doing. It's the absolute worst thing ever. It's just such a bad idea. Buy one of these instead. Other people make fake iPods and iPod-like things. I bought this one here for $40. This costs as much as the iFlash. Yeah, I got it right. This costs as much as the iFlash cost. Okay? And it's got 128 gigabytes. Dirt freaking cheap. Now, as a backup for myself, I got this here. That's it right there. It's orange. It's tacky. Wait. Yeah, it's all plastic. This is all plastic. It's a cheap piece of crap. But it is a functional cheap piece of crap. Was functioning. Oh, there we go. It is functioning. Yeah, it's functioning. Yeah, I think it shut down after a while. Yeah, it did. It shut down after a while, but this cheap piece of crap, hang on. Turn on, you son of a gun. Anyway, for $40, you can just get one of these guys here. It's going to come with headphones, and it does have a 3.5 millimeter on the back of it, and it also has FireWire capability. So you won't have to worry about trying to find a USB and all the other stuff. Yeah, you can't even see it because it's in the light, so you can't even see it that well. But yeah, this actually functions. I didn't put any music on there, and according to my iTunes account, I only have like 35 gigabytes of storage that I'm using for songs and other stuff, so I can put my entire catalog on here. That's gonna make me happy. But I want to use an actual iPod. The iPod has superior guts. The iPad has, even in its original form, it has a more superior operating system because it does play audio of many, many types, and it also plays video, which is just, that's just amazing. One of the reasons why I'm breaking things, I even broke at least one battery. But one of the reasons why I'm breaking things is because these things were not designed to be gone in and repeatedly attempted to be fixed over and over and over again. That's what I'm doing because I'm stupid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on punching at it and keep on punching at it until I eventually make it work. I am going to make it work. But that's not working. You know? It's not working out. So I'm taking a little break. Might play a game or two. And today is probably going to be the day that I'm going to try to resolve a whole bunch of these issues. And at this point, I don't know exactly where I'm going with this whole iPod thing. I know I do have a computer guy. He charges $54 an hour, which is not that bad. It's actually not bad at all. He's done some work for me. He actually did some work on my laptop. I don't know if he can work on something this scale for that flipping thing that I told you about. It's such a small scale. So, and precision is key. I even talked to the guys at iFlash. They were saying position is, you have to make sure that it's seated in the proper location. And that's the other thing is, when these guys do their iPod videos, Dank and everybody else, they're clipping, they're getting video clips, and they're not showing the hard part of making sure everything is in perfect alignment. Because if one thing is slightly off, you could screw up hugely. You know what I'm saying? They don't show that. There's always a skip part, you know, and we need to see the skip parts. I am optimistic. Even in failure, I am optimistic. If worse comes to worse, as long as I don't break it too much, I should be able to reassemble two of the iPods that I had gotten in good working condition. I should be able to reassemble those like Voltron. Although one of them does seem to have the body or internal parts have shifted to the side, and I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why you leaning over to off. You're leaning off of what I thought you were supposed to be leaning off. What is this backwards? Sorry, I just had a random thought. I gotta go now. What about? I recorded myself opening up the device. I recorded myself detaching the hard drive. Am I looking at the hard drive upside down? Because there's a circle on one side, and it's the one with the gray sides. Everybody's blue except for that last one I bought. It's got gray rubber pieces on the inside, whereas everything else that Apple was doing was blue on the inside. That's the reason why I can easily identify which hard drive is which. They all look messy. They all have this oily substance on the inside because apparently when you're working with real rubber over time, there's an oily substance that kind of gets expelled or something like this. It's really weird. Every iPod has a little bit of goo on the inside of them. I'm thinking that's gonna be the end of the video. I'm thinking in my head right now.